Morning. Just going to go out and check on the fields. See how they're getting on. Start with the peas. These are looking alright, aren't they? A little bit better than the ones we found on the farm when we first got here. Yeah, these look alright. Very nice. Right, let's go check on the grass and check on the cows. And this is looking alright too. Very nice. Yeah. This will do just fine. Still got a bit of that lime water in the field though. Look at the state of that. Damp. Right. Anyway. Let's go check on the cows. Check they've got enough feed for the day. And then we've got some drilling to do for Amos. While we're here, we'll just have a quick look-sees at the wheat. And this is looking brilliant. Very nice indeed, yeah, I'm happy with this. In fact, all the fields pretty much look like this, all the wheat fields that we drilled. This is coming on very well, a bit patchy in places, but I'm expecting a good yield out of these. Which reminds me, I've got a header now for the harvester. We're going to go pick that up at some point today. That's come down from Uncle Mike. Come up, sorry, from Evergreen. He's picked up a couple more of his favourite honeybee headers, and there's one of them that he was putting out of action. It still works, still fine. Needs a clean, needs a bit of an overhaul, but he's had that delivered up to Clever Motors up here. So Joe and his guys are going to have a look over it for me, check it's all in good working order. But here we are. Morning, girls. There we go. Yes, morning. Me too. Yeah, these guys have got plenty of feed for now. My word. That's a big pile of poop. We're going to need to deal with that at some point. We'll get that shoveled into this thing and get it used as some natural free fertiliser. Because that stuff in the bags is pretty expensive. Right. Anyway. What we got on today? We have got to... Let's not drive into my field, shall we? We're going to drill a field of canola for Amos. He's been prepping a field the last few days. He's got rid of all the stones. He's cultivated it, ploughed it. Not in that order, of course. But his seed is out of action for the minute. It's in for repair, so we're gonna. But he's told me we can use his that lovely John Deere 8R. So we're gonna head over there now. We're gonna pick up his John Deere. We're gonna come back for my seeder. I've still got just under a couple of thousand litres, I think, in mine of seed and fertiliser. So we're gonna top up at his place with some of his seed and fertiliser to brim it, as it were. And then we're going to get in his field and get some canola drilled. So, see you over there. Here we are, over at Amos's. He said he'd left it out here, the keys are in it. What a lovely machine. Right, so over to my place again, pick up the seeder. He did say, in fact, we'll have a quick look-see. He did say that he'd left... Oh yeah, there we go. We've got some seeds on this side, yep, and fertiliser on that side. So if we need to load up, he's put the pallet forks on the front of the case. Although I'm not too sure if this has got the reach to fill up my my seeder. It's a bit small, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If need be, we might have to get my telehandler over here just to load up if need be. But we'll see how the field takes the seed and fert for now. We'll get started because the forecast has given rain in the next 3 or 4 hours, so I'd like to get it done before that comes. But I do like this tractor. I know I've got a couple of John Deeres myself, as you all know, but this is a bit of a more modern one compared to mine. It's very nice though. Very nice, very comfortable. Right. Oh, steady on. Let's get this door open. And get hooked up to the cedar. Job done. I do love this time of year when all the fields have been drilled. There's a lovely sea of green. Almost there. He said it's at the end of this lane, I think. Right at the very end and on the right hand side. It's probably the one field that clearly isn't green, because we haven't drilled it yet. This will be it. This is definitely it, but he's done a very good job of preparing this field. He said he went round it with the stone picker, picked up a load of small to medium-sized rocks. He's been over it with the cultivator, but yeah, he's done a pretty good job. This is a very nice seed bed to get into. So, as I say, we're playing against the weather today. We've got rain forecast for the next 3 hours-ish maybe. So, let's get this seed drilled. Off we go. Right, well, that's a good job, well done. And we didn't actually need to top up any of the seeds, so Amos is just going to reimburse me for what we've used, which is pretty handy. Saved a bit of time and a bit of messing around. So yeah, we'll head back over home now, and we'll see what's next on the job list. Job done. Amos's tractor back. So let's get ourselves back home, because I think, thinking about it, we have, I think, just over 10,000 litres of milk to get sold. So that's next on the agenda. I think we'll take this one for this trip. The 8210. Let's get this door open. Right, let's put my shocking reversing skills to the test again, shall we? My word. I did it. Right, we've got to squeeze through here, because that tank takes up the whole door. Let's get this connected and get this milk loaded up. There we go, 10,275 litres of milk. So let's get this to the dairy. Get some money in. Not bad. Just over $7,300 for that lot. That'll do just nicely. Right. Back home. Right, well, we're going to get this back over to the cow barn, drop off the tanker, take the tractor back to the workshop, jump in the truck, and we're going to head back over here to Clever Motors to pick up our new header. Because Joe's had a look over it, he said it's all tickety-boo. Tightened up a few nuts and bolts, given it a bit of a greasing where it needs it, and it's left for me to bring home and give it a clean. But I'm very excited about this. We've got a header for our harvester, finally. Only a couple of months away now from harvest time, so that should be good. Why is it when I'm not doing it on camera I always get it perfect? As soon as I get the camera out, I start bashing into things. There we go. Right, let's take this back over to farm, get it in the workshop, jump in the truck and go and check on our new header. In fact, thinking about it, knowing how big this header and its header trailer is, because yes, it's come with its own, I've got a Demco header trailer that this lovely thing is sat on. Let's square this up a minute. There we go. I think I'm going to need to create a bit of space in here. I need to at least... What shall I do? Need to get this thing out of the way. Pull this outside for a minute or two while we go and get this new toy, because I'm going to have a bit of room in here to get it in and get it washed. So we'll just leave this here for now. That'll do. And I think Oh, that'll be alright there for now. No, in fact, just to be safe, we'll just stick it over here on the right, give myself a bit more space, as it were. That will do. Right. Okay, let's get in the truck and go pick this up. Here we are. And there it is. Wow, it's massive. Tell you what though, Joe's not got a lot of stuff in, has he? Place is deserted apart from that. In fact, let's swing it over here and we'll get it hooked up and we'll pop in and say hello to Joe. Look at this. All mine. What a thing though. The Crary wind system, I think it's 12.2 metres, so 40 foot I think it is, width-wise. What a thing though. Definitely needs a wash, but Joe and his mechanics have been over it and they've checked it out for me. Everything's as it should be, thankfully. It's a lovely header trailer as well, don't you think? It's a Demco one, so yeah. Oh, I'm very happy with this. Which reminds me, actually, I need to get Uncle Mike some money wired over. He's let me have this, as he always has done, for a pretty decent price. I've got it for 85 grand. It's had a couple of years use out of it, a couple of harvests, but he needed something a bit bigger, so he's gone for this slightly wider option. I think 48, 50 foot. I think he's upgraded to. So this he just had sitting around, so he was happy to let me have this, which is very kind of him. So anyway, let's pop in and see Joe, and we'll get this back home. Awesome. All done. Yep, like Joe said, it's all good and proper. They've been through it, and there's nothing, hopefully, to worry about. It seems to be working just fine. So, let's get it home. Hopefully, without too many problems, get it reversed into the workshop, give it a wash over, and we shall go and park it up. I think the only place this is going to live at the minute is next to the combine shed, so although I might keep it in the big workshop for now, actually, just thinking about it, that's probably going to be the best thing to do, with rain being forecast this afternoon especially. And it does have a few paint chips on it, so I don't want it to go rusty, so let's get back. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do before I stick it in the workshop and get it washed? I'm going to take it round to the harvester and hook it up. Check it's all working, switch it on. Just see what she looks like, eh? Right, I think the safest bet for now is just to leave it pretty much here. And we shall just pull the combine out and get it hitched up. We've got plenty of room out here for that, so in fact we'll need to open all the doors, won't we? There you are. Not seen you in a while. Still nice and clean. You know what, let's just get this up and running. There we are. Before opening the doors. Surprising how well that started, to be fair, considering how long it's been sat here. Right. I do love the noises this thing makes. Right. I think we need to square that one up a bit better, don't we? There we are. Right, let's get this connected up. Right. Connected up, okay. Let's get this PTO connected up too. That looks alright, doesn't it? Look at that. Right. Here goes nothing. Hey, we're off. Let's be careful not to trip over and feed myself into my own combine. But that is awesome. What a thing. Works a treat. I'm really impressed with that. That's incredible. Lifts itself up and down okay. Yeah. Right. Well, let's power that down for now. Lower the header back down again so I can disconnect the PTO. And back up again. And we shall stick it back on the trailer, but I just needed to do that for my own peace of mind, just to check everything did work. Not that I don't trust Joe's judgment. So let's drop this back on the trailer. Let's get it a bit better on than that, shall we? Right, excellent. Okay, so let's stick this beast back in the shed. That will do. Awesome stuff. Right, let's get these doors closed. And we shall get the header and truck convoy back to the workshop. Right, as if I didn't embarrass myself enough trying to put a, what, 10-15 foot milk tanker back where it belongs. This is going to be even worse with a 40-foot header and one of these really frustrating dolly trailers, so I'm going to put the camera down and I'll see you in a second. Well, I can promise you, you will never ever see me on camera trying to reverse one of these trailers into anywhere. That took me ages. These little dolly trailer things have just got a mind of their own. It's just taken me about 15 minutes to get it from there to there backwards. Yeah, I've always considered myself a reasonably competent driver, but that is on another level. Anyway, it's here now, it's where we want it to be, so let's give it a wash. Let's get right into the corners, shall we? Give it a really, really good wash. It's absolutely huge, this thing, when you're right up close. Right. Done. That's pretty good. But yeah, you're staying here now. For now, anyway. Luckily, the only way out of here is forward, so... But I think I need to pop these tractors back in here for now. There's one. And two. Job jobbed. Let's get these doors shut, shall we? It's a bit windy today. Right, well, we just had a quick call off Amos. He's having a hard time trying to get this seeder of his fixed, so he's asked if we could kind of quickly just run the field roller across the field that we've just planted the canola in, which is no problem at all. We'll give him a helping hand. That's what mates are for, aren't they? As I say, he's got his hands covered in grease and oil. He's trying to get this seeder of his fixed, so it's the least we can do. And with the rain coming, I think the forecaster said the rain's due to land about 1 o'clock-ish, so we've got a couple of hours ahead of us to get that done. So we'll take the T7 here. I shall just jump out and get the door open. and we'll run the roll around his field for him. He's reimbursed me just over £1,000 for the seeds that we've put down in his field, so we're all settled in that respect, which is very good of him. So let's get hooked up and get over there. It keeps us out of trouble anyway, doesn't it? I didn't have much going on this afternoon anyway, so right, job done. There we go. Amos will be pleased. At least that's one less thing for him to have to worry about. Because I believe he really has got his hands full with that cedar. It's being a real problem for him. So, I'll give him a shout in a minute and let him know it's all done. And we shall get ourselves home. We couldn't have timed it better, to be honest, because the heavens have literally just started opening, what, 4 or 5 minutes ago? So, timing was perfect for once. So we'll get this... get the T7 home, get the roller back, put everything away. There's not a great deal more I can do farm-wise this afternoon. The weather has decided that for me. But everything seems okay. The cows are fed. My fields are looking really nice and healthy. This rain will do them some good, to be honest. But yeah, I do have a list of things to get done as long as my arm, though. And I think the first one I'm going to try and tackle is I need to replace the starter motor and the alternator on my Dodge, because it's decided to not work anymore. So I've ordered one of each, and I'm going to I think today's a perfect day to get jobs like that done, isn't it? Lock myself away in the garage and keep out the rain. So let's get these things tidied up and crack on. Right, you're having it today. You will be running by the time I go to sleep tonight. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh. Ooh. Get in. It's running. That's made my day, that has. I wasn't sure which one it was that was broken, whether it was the starter motor or the alternator, so I've just replaced them both, and, well, as you can hear, as you can see, it's running again, so that's a good job well done. Chuffed with that. Right, I suppose I'd better crack on now, though. I'll leave that bonnet up for now. Yeah, I've got a few more things to crack on with. I've got to go, got to pop into town, get some dog food, stock up on my cupboards as well a little bit, so may as well take advantage of a day like today, where there's not much to do outside now. Just get a few other odd jobs done.